Boom! We're gonna put it in sports. We'll get right into it. Uh,
You're a hater.
it ain't hate when I'm speaking fact. So, all right, well, let's set it up first. Right, obviously Dallas is expected to be one of the best teams in the NBA, and they look like one of the worst.
Here we
uh,
go.
so let's start with Dallas. And we always do the show with each other teams. So let's start with Dallas. I mean, I was struggling. And he almost blew the game to the Thunder the other night or last night, which was really embarrassing. Late game execution has been horrible. Jason Kidd again looks like a 1 year wonder. And I was early in the season, I give you that, but that excuse can't ring forever. All right, before you know, we're going to be in December, so that excuse can't ring forever. At some point, you have to figure it out.
In 2022,
huh?
We didn't go to the Western Conference Finals in 2022.
Okay, well, and Kid was cool. Like I said, he's cool, but I don't know if he's going to win you championships. I'm talking about the NBA champion. I'm probably the one that people talk about when your legacy is over. I don't know if he's that type of guy. I just don't think he is, and the main reason is because he won't stand up to Luka. Luka does whatever the heck he wants. Am I wrong or am I wrong?
I mean, you're not wrong about Luka.
Okay, Luka does whatever he wants in Dallas. Do you ever read the story that Jason Kidd told about LeBron when he told LeBron off and told him, look, when they were down 3-1, you got to step back up or we're not going to win this thing. I need to see LeBron James that's supposed to be the best player in the league, and LeBron cussed him out. You know that story? Tyler's a championship level coach. A coach that got some guts to call somebody out, not Jason Kidd. That's why him and Kyrie, y'all not gonna win nothing with him. Flat out. Am I wrong or am I wrong?
We've gone to 2 Western Conference Finals in the past 3 years.
Okay, and that's fine. I'll give you credit. Y'all been winning. But when it comes to all said and done, and we look at Luka's legacy, because that's what it's going to be.
On this rate, it looks like we're going to win.
Okay, well, it don't. It don't. Y'all, it don't. Because he's not finishing.
In 3 years.
Okay, look. Okay, look. He didn't finish versus Kerr. He didn't finish, and then he didn't finish versus Missoula, which y'all had both chances to win those games.
So the Celtics were an insane team.
Oh, those games! No, you had a chance to win those games. There was a chance, especially in Boston. This year, game 2, I remember that.
I hate the whole. Don't get me wrong. Some teams we play better without Luka, but we're not better without Luka. I don't know why people say that. It's stupid.
Oh well, because when the guys on the floor, the 5 actually try to play defense. Luka just watch. I usually sat there versus Utah and watch a guy run right by him and shoot.
I know it's bad. Sometimes
that is embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's not. You're not going to win a champ. That's why Luka will never win a championship. That's why James Harden never won a championship. Only way he's going to championship, he has to be on a
James Harden make a final.
James Harden, no, he did with KD, and then he from what I'm told, he.
Oh yeah, over there, yeah. But that was
KD again. KD was the number 1 player on that team. So now was young James. That wasn't who he is now. When he became prime James Harden, what championships did he win? He didn't win nothing. You don't win playing like that, brand.
We still have fun. We've had a solid squad since 2 years ago.
Okay, so my thing is
happen this quick.
Okay,
that's not fair to judge it like that.
Okay,
KD to go find his way to win a champ. He had to make 3 teams.
Oh no, right. He didn't make them. He didn't make them. Like I said, only way Luka's going to championship if he does like James did with the Nets, and then James even that he quit on the Nets like an idiot. That's the only way it's going to happen. Other way, that brand of not playing, you're not going to win anything like that. That's not true. And then when you're supposed to be a leader on your team, and that's how you act, that's how you play as a leader on your team, and that's supposed to rub off or good on your teammates. That's going to encourage them to play D. That's going to encourage them to give all out. No, it's not. That's pathetic. Luka Doncic is not ready to be a leader on a championship level team because that's embarrassing. I'm just going to tell you flat out what it is. As much as I like Jason Tatum, he's not going to be. He would never do something like that. That's horrible. That was bad. I mean, that was just embarrassing. It was Luka is. That's why Dallas is not going to championship. Him and his crying for the fouls and his lack of leadership, and you see it on his body language is horrible. Everybody, even I forgot the OGM for the war. He called it out. He's like, I will talk to Luka because that his body language, the way he acts on the court is horrible. So that, and then Kyrie, he always lets you down at some point in the season when it matters most. So, and then Jason Kidd is going to be Jason Kidd. That's why Mavs not going to win championships. So he can kiss championship goodbye.
I do think so. I think you're just
how
we made the finals last year.
Okay, you made when Luka's legacy is done. When it comes to how much did you win, what are you winning now? Because you ain't. That's why I'm trying to figure out. Because that's why I keep pointing to why I'm not going to win. Because when y'all got Luke, when you got Kyrie, you didn't even make the plan. That was embarrassing.
We had him for less than half a season.
That's no, come on, man. The reason, y'all lost to the Hornets, I think, twice that year. I think
We did.
Yeah, that come on. I'm pretty sure those two games knocked out the plan.
And then we made the finals.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm just saying there's no excuse for that. Like there's no excuse that Luke Kyrie not make. That was just embarrassing.
I understand that, but
okay, so we can talk about now. So all the 3 points I made about Luka, Kyrie, and Kidd. And where am I wrong in those 3? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I do think you're wrong about Kidd. I do agree that Kidd's ATOs and some of his schemes are not the best, but he's brought it to the his first year brought us to the Western Conference Finals.
Did he?
The playoffs, that was bad. Obviously, third year we went to the finals.
Okay,
whenever we play good, it's Luka and Kyrie are crazy. Whenever we play bad, it's Jason Kidd's fault.
Okay, hold on. Well, did Luka and Kyrie take you to the finals or Jason Kidd? I think Luka and Kyrie took out of the finals.
Okay.
I don't think Jason Kidd's all that as a coach. Simple as that. Maybe that's showing now, just like it did back when y'all got Kyrie. I mean, how much Jason Kidd? Like I said, to me, and it's not just X's and O's. It's the leadership and calling players out they name. It's obviously not going to happen in public, but in private, the stuff that goes on, it's just not. There's just no way you've been in Dallas that long. That's what I'm stuck on. I told a Mavs fan that last year when y'all was in the finals when Luka fouled out in that game versus Celtics, and he's crying on the floor. I mean, this is no. I said that's why y'all want. I said because he's not gonna. Kidd won't shut that down.
I understand that Luka. All the players are emotional.
No, well, yeah, they emotional, but Luka's to the. I mean, I'm thinking when the Warriors. By the way, who's that? How many championships does he have? The Warriors' former GM. He would know. All right, am I wrong? Am I wrong? But when it comes to that point, when he's calling the crap out, and he don't got no reason to sit there and lie to nobody or nothing like that.
Insides of the Mavs organization.
I don't know, but it's showing me right now. Nobody's telling Luka nothing because he's still acting the same way. And the GM of the Warriors telling you you're not going to win a championship like that. And he knows what it takes to win a championship. He's telling you flat in your face on ESPN TV. That's not going to win a championship. That body language is horrible. Players look up to you. Players look at you. The way you act as a top player team, that rubs off on your teammates. They teach you that in freaking middle school and high school. It's simple stuff. That's what I'm saying. So I don't have to be public to see that this crap that Luka got going on ain't being checked in Dallas, and no one's telling them because nobody has the guts, and it should be Kidd, but Kidd don't got the balls. Just be flat out honest. He don't got the balls, so that's why it's gonna continue, and nobody's gonna stop it, and that's why Luka ain't gonna win nothing. And then y'all gonna sit there and wonder why do we have all these years with Kyrie we never won crap? That's why. That's one of the reasons why. Because Luka ain't no real leader. You don't act like that. That's not how you act. Did you see when he got fouled out versus Boston in that finals? He cried like a child. I mean, that was just embarrassing. The way he act, like the and every time, now he hurt. Now you are going to ref. You don't get back on defense. Now all this and that. Like, why can't you just play and then dominate? And then, what I'm saying? Why everything got to be, he got to make a show out of everything. And then every call has to be complained about. Every time he has to,
I agree.
The rest of it getting back. What is that? I mean, you see the guy every night. You tell me that. You tell me that you want to rub off on your team? That's what you want? You get lying.
What?
That's what you want. That's what you want your best player to act.
I can agree. Luka, it is childish and it's sad to see. But I think when it's really mattered, like the finals was bad. I agree. But all the frustration from his teammates playing bad, and like Luka played good in the finals. But what did he do against the whole West? Yeah. Against the Clippers, Thunder, and
he played phenomenal.
He did do phenomenal. Yeah. And I understand he played good, and it's just so frustrating when you're playing good in the finals and nobody on the team steps up. Kyrie didn't step up. I just think that was our first true season together. Yeah. And I think it'll take some time. We're still 500. We're like 10th seed, but you got to give it some time. I do agree, Luka. But when it matters, Luka will step up.
Okay.
Act like that.
We'll see. Like I said, because like I said, if I was playing Dallas, I was being the Buck coming that rolling. Man, I'm thinking, like I said, I feel Dallas.
I talked to somebody about that. I think the game plan right now to beat Dallas is just beat them with pace, because every time after Luka misses a shot, he's gonna cry to the ref, and then if you just push the floor, he's not getting back on D, and all the rotations are gonna be messed up. I agree with that, and we need to work on that. I think Luka always does this at the start of the season, but once we get going, get locked in a little more. If he continues to do this, I agree, it will be bad. But we're 14 games into the season.
Okay, that's it. Now that excuse won't last forever. I just want you to know that.
I agree. If if we keep having to make that excuse, we won't win a championship. I agree, but we won't have to make that excuse.
Okay.
Down the season.
Like I say, then for Dallas, like I said, you got a window. So, like I said, I never thought y'all gonna win. Even when I never thought if y'all should have got Kevin Durant. Now y'all got Kevin, y'all probably would have beat the Celtics last year. I'm gonna be that honest. Because them and Luke on the same team.
How would we get Kevin Durant?
Oh, like I said, you couldn't get as hard as that tells you all exactly. Like it's hard. He's hard to acquire.
Right now, we don't need nobody else.
Oh, like I said, I'd take you over Kyrie Irving anyway. If y'all had KD in the finals, it wouldn't happen. Oh, I'll tell you that.
That's like saying if we had Michael Jordan in the final, how the hell were we gonna get KD? Like,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If I was Dallas,
if any team in history had KD in the finals, they would.
I say, but okay, but this thing though. Okay, that's fine. You got Kyrie. That's why you're not gonna win nothing with him. He sucks.
Okay.
Wait,
okay. Shots of all time. But okay.
You can have that. That's what I said. He did that back when he was in elementary. What's he done since then? Nothing. But it's a drop him to the team and let everybody down. That's what he always does. That's what he did to y'all last year. And they got still believe in him for some reason. He lets you down every time. That's what Kyrie does. But then he comes back and I get there's nothing wrong with him being all this other stuff, but it's like, cheap healer and all. I don't even know who that is. So it's like all I care about is Kyrie on the court, and he doesn't show up there when it matters most. And then he ran when every time him and KD held they were top 3 seed in the East, and he ran. Get that guy out of here, man. That guy runs. That's why he ran from LeBron, ran from KD. And watch him go. Let's see if he runs from Dallas next. Let's see how the season ends if things start getting ugly. I want to see how he acts in Dallas.
You're not running.
Because I'm just saying. That's all.
Kyrie's a grown man. He's mature. He's matured now.
Yeah, he was a grown man 2-3 years ago. It was just fine. So that's why I understand.
He's matured now. He wasn't acting normal back then, bro. He's a bit.
Okay, now we'll see. Well, that game
he has a good organization around him, not that shit organization.
Okay, well, he needs to mature into just game showing up versus Drew Holiday. Right.
His game showed up all season, just not the finals. I understand that's the biggest stage, but we'll be good
because. When we talk about him, that's the everlasting memory was two elite defenders. If you're talking, it wasn't there. So like I said, we'll see about
him again this year in the finals.
Huh?
We're gonna see him again this year in the finals.
Oh, Dallas ain't good. No, y'all ain't make it.
All right, we're gonna see.
And don't even what happened to Klay Thompson? I didn't really see an impact from him. He barely played. I watched the second half, especially at fourth. I really didn't see a lot of Klay. I mean, what's the name?
He wasn't hot. PJ was hot. Jaden was hot.
Okay, so not what happened because the way I hyped up Klay was like he was gonna have like a borderline all-star year and he give you 20 a night. Now it's if he's hot or not.
I think Klay will play better when Luka's on the floor. I think his game style obviously his game style will work with anybody, but I agree. He should be finishing more games, but he just wasn't hitting, and other guys were hitting, making more of an impact.
So that means in the playoffs he could easily be out of a whole series if he's just cold.
I don't think so. I think when we're all healthy and Luka's out there, he'll be playing.
Okay. So Dallas obviously has issues they got to figure out.
Okay. We're gonna come back in June, and you're gonna be surprised that we won.
Okay. That's it. Let's trade deadline still, and maybe make some moves. Trade deadlines available. But Dallas obviously has their own issues.
Talk about how you stuck without KD.
Okay, look, I was about to get to that. We always start with our team. I'm going to go to Phoenix, and I'll say it's not really. I said there's been a big fight between the Suns fan base and Devin Booker and his lack of scoring. And then he had 44 versus Minnesota, and we got screwed out of a game. That's what it is. But
you got screwed.
Yeah, they call travel. Go check last two. Yeah, they call travel. Last
now, but when I blame the refs, it's.
No, I say it is what it is. I was like, I still not. It doesn't change anything. But it's just like, bro, I would say this, and I don't know. We talked about it last week, but that's just ridiculous, man. And that's 2 game winners that have been called for travel. Jason Tatum's game the other day got called for travel too. So that's starting to become a trend I don't like.
Tatum should have got called for travel.
Yeah, and Julius Randle.
No, Julius Randle should not.
Yeah, last 2-minute report said he traveled, and you just mad because you want to see Phoenix lose. But I said it doesn't matter.
No, I'm not.
But you want to see Phoenix lose. He traveled. But the last 2-minute report.
Randle?
Yeah, Randle.
He ain't travel.
Yeah. See, y'all just want to see us lose.
I'll find it right now. Are you talking about the game-winning shot?
Yeah, he traveled.
I'll find it right now.
He traveled. They just announced it earlier today. Let me see. 2-minute report because it's so popular. Bro,
Over to Randall.
bro, go to Google. Go to Google and go to go to Google. While Julius Randle won the game for Timberwolves at buzzer beater, the NBA announced in Monday's last 2-minute report that he traveled before the shot. The Suns may take sauce and knowing there's a mistake. Minnesota still won the game and avoid overtime because of the shot. It's like I said, it's what it is. We're still gonna lose, but it's just what it is, bro. It's fine. It's part of the NBA. It's what it is. I mean, their officiating's bad. I just when it comes to the point where it loses you a game like that, I don't know. It's what it is. I gotta live with it. 9-5 doesn't change anything. It's not gonna make a difference whether we sit and complain about it or not. But I just find Reggie's rest not contract. You playing something?
No.
It just sucks, but because we really need that too. Like you said, it's not looking good with Durant, but if we would have won last.
Durant's gone out.
It's tough, like you said. And I answer that. I think it's we faced a really good Sacramento team. First of all, I really think it's just injuries. The Phoenix is real beat up. When you're missing Beal and Durant, I think both because Beal is really playing really well. He's really starting to get going. So I think if we had either one of the two, we wouldn't even be here discussing this. And like I said, we just ran into a really good Sacramento team that caught us with injuries. So I wouldn't say sucking. And then Booker, it was Booker's. I think he's found himself, right? You're fitting a new scheme, that kind of stuff. I think he showed last night he finally understands when and how he can score and boothold the system without just destroying the whole system and playing inefficient like some guys like Luka. So I think I'm not really concerned. And Katie's going to be. We have a game today versus Orlando. And then I think we got another one on Wednesday, and then we got a break till next Tuesday, and that's the rumor Katie could be back. So it won't go on much longer without Phoenix. So all y'all out there hoping Phoenix is struggling. I mean, if you want to say you are, go ahead and say it, but enjoy it because when Katie comes back, we'll be running through people like we were before. And the thing was, we were beating people without even having Booker playing like Booker. Booker is if he starts going like Booker, I mean, good luck beating
Booker. Start going like Booker if KD's out there.
Oh, he will. It was a Budenholzer's offense. He's trying to understand because you see, like a lot the games he wasn't scoring, he's racking up assists. So he's trying to understand how to be aggressive, but not also like just hogging the ball and taking the game over and taking bad shots. Because Budenholzer really he prioritizes and taking a lot of threes and that kind of stuff, and he wants the ball moving and popping. You don't want like I was last year at Vogel, where it was just Booker. Yeah, he scored a lot of points last year, just like Durant, but it wasn't efficient. And in the playoffs, it doesn't work. It showed. You got to be able to move the ball. So, like I said, I think last night showed that. Wow, Jaden McDaniels was guarding him, by the way. All defensive second team. So, like I said, Minnesota and them, they can enjoy that. Like the fact that it took all that for them to beat us without Booker and Beal, I'd love to see them in the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say. Because Minnesota does not concern me. They're horrible. So and then Randall, like, what do you have, 35? Like, come on. Like he just decided to wake up and play. Like he's not doing that consistently. And he just like decided to play versus Phoenix. He did like I said, I would see Minnesota in the playoffs. We'd sweep them. So I feel very confident saying that. Like I said, Phoenix will be fine. We just gotta get healthy. Durant and Beal is a big thing for us. But we are struggling, but it is what it is. We play some good teams. It's our schedule. People don't understand how look at our schedule we've played so far. We probably played the hardest schedule in the NBA. Like what second team we played? We played like Portland, and I think what other second team we played? We haven't even gotten any second team like that. We haven't got to play the Spurs or the Wizards. We got Sixers. We played Sixers. We played Utah. Okay, but they just beat Dallas. I'm just saying. Okay, I'll give you that. Utah sucky.
Play the Clippers twice.
Okay, and you want to see the Clippers are at? I think they're in the plan right now, and I ain't a run over team. Like
they're about the same as us.
Y'all ain't a run over team either. Those are teams you got to go to wire with. That's why Golden State went to wire. I ain't y'all getting blown out.
Okay,
we got a tough schedule, so like I said, Durant will be back soon. Don't worry, but we are struggling. I'll give you that. So whatever. I'm just looking to see if Booker gets back to being himself. And if we can win, if we can beat Orlando or one of these next two games, then I'm feeling pretty good, me personally. And then hopefully we'll see Dallas in December. And they don't want to see us by then.
You don't think so?
Dude, I don't want to see us by then, man. I tell you that. It's whatever. They want to see us by then because we'll be well oiled. Katie knocked us off our rhythm. That's a shame, but whatever.
I want to hear the picks from last week.
Oh, okay.
I want to hear a one.
Let me see. Pull it up. I know the Knicks swept the Nets. So and one of them was a close game, and Brunson won it. So
Wait. You had the Nets in one of them, right?
I had them in both. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so wait.
Okay, let me go down. Okay, first was Clippers thought no, we didn't do that. We did Hawks and Celtics. The Hawks won, so nobody got that, which is shocking. We did the Warriors Mavs. You had Mavs, I had Warriors. So that's 1-0. We did Clippers Rockets. I don't know who won that.
Rockets won that. I had Rockets.
You had
Right?
Rockets, so it's 1-1. You had that. We both had the Grizzlies and they lost to the Lakers, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong though.
Yeah, Lakers won.
Yeah, okay, and then
I had
you had Kings, I had Suns, so you're up 2-1. We haven't got to the NBA Cup. It is okay. Heat Pacers. We both had Pacers.
for real.
Yeah. Okay. Thunder Suns. You had the Thunder at the Suns. That's 3-1 right now. Okay. Grizzlies Warriors. You had Warriors. I had Grizzlies. That's 4-1. Timberwolves.
Wait, I had Warriors.
Yeah, you had Warriors. I had Grizzlies.
4-1. Okay.
4-1. Timberwolves Kings. We both had the Kings. Who won that?
Oh.
Oh no, okay. Clippers Rockets. Both had the Clippers. I don't know.
Wait, Clippers Rockets. We both had the Clippers.
Yeah.
Dang, Rockets swept.
Okay. Yeah. Nets Knicks. You had the Knicks. I had the Nets. That's 5-1. Suns Timberwolves. We both had the Suns. Okay.
Wait, Suns what? What?
Suns Timberwolves again. Yes. So whatever. Yeah. Suns Timberwolves. The Randall game winner.
Oh yeah. I had Timberwolves.
You had Suns. We both had Suns. So that's still 5-1. Heat Pacers. I had Heat. Oh, you had Heat. I had Pacers. Who won that? Okay, so that's 5-2. Nuggets Grizzlies. You had Nuggets. I had Grizzlies. Oh, good. Are you gonna win? We both had Nets. You both had the Nets.
And the Knicks.
Yeah, we both had Nets versus Knicks. So Knicks won, and then Mavs Thunder. You won. Oh, we both won. What it was?
I'm up 6. I'm up 6.
Wow. There's some close ones there.
Yeah, there were really close ones.
Wow. Okay, Sam's 2-0. That's $8 now. Okay, hold on. Let me do. Okay, let me put that up there for Sam. Okay, that's week 3. Week 3. Wow.
What happened week 2, Josh?
Oh, we didn't count, but there's many more weeks to go. There's many weeks.
Wait, what happened with week 2? What happened with the systems?
Oh, you didn't get recorded, all that kind of stuff. So we had to move on from that. So we just move on. So I give that Sam week 1, and put week 1 as it, and then he won week 3. Now I won on week 4. And that's whatever. Okay, so week 4 is going to be for tomorrow.
Yep.
But I expect me to come back strong going into week 4.
I don't think so, but we'll see. We'll see. You keep choosing the Suns. I did keep choosing that too. I did. I was gonna take the Warriors too.
No, I think I'm gonna back off Phoenix. Well, especially with BLI, I'll back off. Well, actually, we need to make predictions for tonight. We could do that one. We could do tonight. Okay. We missed that last week. Suns Magic.
Suns with wait.
There's no Nurkic, no Beal, no Durant.
Wow.
This is a tough one. Let's see.
Oh, this is tough.
It's really gonna be Franz Wagner.
Magic have won 5 in a row.
Oh, they're rolling.
They are rolling, but they haven't played a good team. They played the Pacers, beat the Pacers, but Franz went off. I think in the Valley, big game for Beal. I'll take the Suns probably.
Wow. Okay, Phoenix. I think I'm going Orlando. No, but like you said, I think that defense though for Orlando. They got a lot of good defenders that can throw at Booker.
They do.
And he hasn't been playing well. As much as I like Phoenix. Okay, man. I want to bet on Booker, and he better not let me down this time. I want to bet on Booker. But they have a lot of Jalen Suggs. They got a lot.
KCP.
They're lanky, so they get a lot of really corral Booker. But I'm gonna go Phoenix. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. Bill, I'm betting on Booker. He better not let me down. So that's all I'm gonna say. Last time, next game, I ain't betting on. All right. Next game. Let's see. 76. Oh man. That one. That was a good one. Hawks and Kings.
That is a good one. But in Sacramento, I can't go against the Kings right now. I get the Kings.
I got Kings. Darren smoking.
Yeah.
So. And then I think it's Warriors Clippers. You so disrespectful to the Clippers. Go and tell them how the Warriors gonna beat them. Let them know.
One sec. Wait.
Yep, today 9:30.
I'm gonna take the Clippers. I think big game for Harden. Steph's questionable.
I'm seeing that. Wow.
I think I'm gonna take Clippers.
Yeah, you said I think I agree. Steph's questionable. Looney's out. Zubac is a handful.
And D'Anthony got hurt last game or 2 games.
They're looking beat up, right? They're looking beat up. And it's about time they drop one. They're good, but they ain't that good. Let me see. Warriors. Yeah, I'm about to make a strong comeback going next week. Let me see. Warriors.
Really good game tomorrow.
Oh, who playing tomorrow?
Cavs Celtics.
Oh, all right. Okay, that's gonna be a generational game.
Yeah.
Warriors, okay, Clippers, okay.
In Boston too.
Man, the Cavs on a roll. Let me see. Okay,
They beat Boston in Boston. That's crazy.
No, wait, bro. Whatever. Man, Cavs or whatever. Okay. Sam, we got to discuss. I want to go back to what we did at the beginning before we started big games for the week. We did. I think we started at the same time. We never got back to it. I want to get back to it.
Okay.
Where is it at? Well, the thing was, I think it was like oh yeah, the NBA Weekly Awards.
Oh yeah.
I like this.
From last week?
Oh yeah. So we're going. Let me go put it up. NBA picks. I don't know.
Oh, weekly awards for this week or for last week?
For last week.
Okay.
Week. Okay. So the first award obviously is MVP. Go ahead and put that one down for you. Who do you think playing the bar? I know my guy.
You already know.
Yeah. He got on late, but he made it for me. Let's be honest.
I gotta think about this.
Wow. I don't think you've been paying attention the last 24 hours.
Are you gonna say Randall?
No. And his team's rolling. Even without a certain player.
DG?
No. But you could put Mitchell up there if you wanted to.
Mitchell was out last game, right?
Out there, was he? Not sure.
Yeah, that's why I thought you were talking about Darius Garland because you said they're rolling.
Oh, I go first then if you my guy is De'Aaron Fox.
Oh yeah. He's hooping.
Especially versus Phoenix. I got from reviewing in the last 24 hours. I think he has 100 points. And they're rolling. It's because of him. So I'm gonna give him credit. He's my MVP for last week. Big fan of his game. He needs more recognition. And he'll get it when they get to the playoffs. They're gonna be a sneaky team, could have a Mavs-like run.
Yeah. My guy.
Let me go 6 minutes.
This is tough. Probably Randall. He's been playing really good. Had the game.
Wow. Is that because they had a game versus Phoenix? You want to rub it in, or
no? I think he had 25 the game before that too. He's been playing good, which is 2 good games back to back from Randall is pretty big with how inconsistent he is.
okay? Let me see. What? No, that's true. I don't know if he saw the clips on social media that really got him going, but playing a lot better, and they need him to.
Yeah.
They say, okay, now go ahead and let me know who your sixth man is.
Oh, buddy. I think
Wow.
like from last week or just as we're going.
Oh no, from last week. It's a weekly thing, so every week is your best six man. Who you thought was looking about the bench? Um,
Buddy's always looking great. Let me see real quick. Buddy. I'd probably say Buddy.
wow. Okay, Buddy Hill. Let me see. I think last time you chose Lively. Okay.
Like, he's a monster.
And for me, the guy off the bench I like a lot. I'll be honest. It's gonna sound. Let me think about this one. It's gonna sound crazy, but I think he's been playing really well, and a lot of teams want him, and he's making his comeback. I'm gonna go Rob Williams from the Blazers. I think he's starting to make a comeback, and I think he's trying to show his full capability. I like Rob Williams a lot.
Yeah.
So I think watch out. If he gets up on the Lakers or Phoenix, somebody like that, he's on the Blazers, so he ain't getting the recognition he deserves. And a lot of his stuff don't even go on the stat sheet. Like what he does defensively
I
in
agree.
the pro game, like that dude's starting to make. I've been waiting for him, even when he left Boston. He needs to be on a contender. Okay, next, rookie of the year, or really rookie of the week. Who's the rookie of the week?
You know my boy Jared McCain.
Wow. Okay.
Like, rookie of the year right now, bro. He's amazing.
For me, I'm gonna go Ryan Dunn.
Oh, come on. Over Jared McCain the past week? Are you crazy?
Okay, nah. McCain, yes. McCain.
Jared McCain, when I seen it, Jared McCain is taking more shots than a supposedly top 3 player in the league and a supposedly top 20 player in the league.
Yeah.
Is that not crazy? He's taking more shots than Embiid.
No, he is. So he's playing well.
Minutes.
Okay. So defensive player of the week. Anybody stick out to you defensively? Good hands. All right. This one. Yeah, I know what this is. I'll go and say mine. Is Dyson Daniels.
Oh yeah.
Especially the steals. Like, he needs some credit. I want to say about Daniels. What he's doing in Atlanta, reviving his career, really makes you question what's going on in New Orleans because he looks like a complete.
I agree.
I think he's even
got a good squad every year, and they just look. Yeah, I agree.
No, they do. Like, what happened? I don't understand what happened in New Orleans. Like, why is he all of a sudden now he's become a defender and he's playing well on both sides of the floor?
I remember when they were injured and they came to play us. Jordan Hawkins had like 40.
Exactly. And like you don't even Jordan Hawkins, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, like they got so much talent and it's not being utilized. And Dyson Daniels, it's not making sense. And they
like
want
dance sometimes. He looked like an animal.
Exactly. Is this? I don't think the ones makes you question. Okay, so coach of the week. Anybody stick out to you? Coaching wise, is it Kenny Atkinson? Steve Kerr? Or the Rockets, Udoka? They're top seed in the West. They're rolling.
They are rolling. I still go with Kenny Atkinson. I think 15-0 is crazy.
Well, I got a problem with Kenny Atkinson because Katie has a problem with Kenny Atkinson. Kenny Atkinson, he's cool.
No, we're not gonna skip that. It's glazing. What are you doing?
Yeah, I had a problem with it because if you remember correctly, when Katie came into Brooklyn, he actually got Kenny Atkinson fired. So I find like this all comes full circle. He's actually become a phenomenal coach. Makes you question. For me, Kenny Atkinson, I don't know. It's impressive. I'm not gonna get it wrong, but they are loaded. Like it's not anything like not to take away from them, but they're loaded.
Yeah.
What's impressive to me is what Steve Kerr's doing in Golden State because they're loaded, but no one really saw it coming. And they're doing it with the Steph and the rest of the role players, like it did in 2022, which makes Steph's ring in 2022 even more impressive. So I'll be honest, Steve Kerr's really, especially how he came off the Olympics. I think a lot of people looked at him differently coaching wise, and then he kind of just said, hold my nuts, and I was gonna go take care of the NBA. So I gotta go Steve Kerr. Um, and then so for next we got most improved. Anybody show out this week? Shot up, looked improved. They shocked you. This was a little harder for a weekly basis.
It is.
See if I got anybody.
So I like this though, but because before I'll definitely start trying to.
No, I got you enough. Sure. Gotta get this down. Let me see.
Oh, most improved or
Yeah.
surprised?
Yeah, it was a surprise for the week. Just saying, like, okay, shot up, look good. Fly out. Let me see.
It's tough. What the heck?
Yeah, I found somebody.
You did?
I want to give him credit. He's balling. I was hating on him early. I call him a big softy. I'm gonna go with Carl Anthony Towns.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Didn't he have like 40 earlier in the week?
Yeah, he had 46 versus Chicago last week. Then he had 21 versus Philadelphia, 13 rebounds, 46 and 10, and 26 and 15 versus Brooklyn. The more important thing to me is the rebounds. The fact that he's actually going on the glass, which they're gonna have to. So like I said, he's balling. He's averaging 31, 12, and 5 in the last 3 games last week. Dominant. Wow. So that's why they're winning. So I'm gonna give him credit. This is a cat I've been waiting to see. Everybody talks about him being like, even Jeff Teague talks about him being the most skilled player in the NBA or one of the most skilled players. This is what I want to see. I'm gonna go cat. You can take him too if you want.
No, I'll take Jaren Jackson. He's starting to look like his old self.
Okay.
Look like old All-Star self. He was injured for a while.
Okay.
I'll take him. He's a real All-Star.
Okay. Oh, you said he's an All-Star.
Yeah, he's an All-Star cal. Yes, he's an All-Star. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Maybe Devin is hurt. Let's see if he gets in. Okay. Most improved, most impressive team. And last time we did it,
The Rockets. That's it.
Okay, Rockets. Okay. And for me, I'm gonna because they haven't even been that impressive. Most impressive. I'm gonna say Atlanta. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I didn't expect it to be as good as they are. Like they're gonna be in the play-in, maybe even the playoffs.
I can agree with that, but the Pistons are ahead of them. The whole East is awesome.
No, exactly. But like, just good candidates there. Like, but I like look how well they're playing. Like, yeah, they're playing. I think the Pistons are like either which one you like more. I team I know is gonna make the playoffs. Pistons gets playoff goodbye. No, but I was like, it's like I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them because they're both very impressive. But something about Atlanta and Trae Young is really like shooting out to me. But I don't know. It's just like one thing about me, like the Pistons got a new coach, and then I like Bickerstaff. So it's not like anything too crazy to me because they do have finally a decent level or a good coach. With Atlanta, I thought Quinn Snyder was about to get fired. And it was just so confusing to me what was going on over there, and I really think they have a direction. Now it's like they're actually starting to find direction. So that's me. And it's a lower draft, so even if they get a pick in the teens, it's still you're probably gonna get. I mean, I think you get an all-star level player. So Atlanta's an all-star away from being a real team to me.
Yeah.
So like I said, I think Atlanta. Maybe I'm shocked you chose the Rockets over the Pistons.
What?
Why you choose the Rockets over the Pistons?
Because the Western Conference is stacked and they beat teams like the Mavs and stuff. I just think the Pistons, other than the top like 4 seeds for the East, it's just bad beating bad.
Yeah.
That's why they're 7 and 8.
No, yeah, it's bad. That'll get you like 12 seeds in the West. Is bad.
Yeah.
And okay, that's it. So those are the awards for the week. You know what I'm saying? The point is we want to give recognition.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the season, we can come back and look at it and see who we thought. Boom, 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 boom. Right? If you see somebody like Sam, we come back and see he keeps picking Randall for MVP.
No. That was the MVP of the week. Ain't nobody ever said Randall being MVP. I was trying to make you look bad.
No, if he can speak of Randall, then dude. Nah. Oh, my bad. But you get the gist. You come back and look and take the data and see, okay, this person got getting this pick, and you kind of get the gist of it, right? We'll see what happens. There's a good little barometer what you think of certain players. Okay, now, see, I want to talk to you, right? We'll go around the NBA, and I want to talk to you about like you kind of spoke on it about the East. And they're horrible, obviously. Well, let's start with the Cavs. The 15-0, 14. I just found 14 ever to go 15-0. So they are like record wise, they look one of the best. But the last thing to do this was 73-9. They got out in the what? In the finals, I think was the other kid. They lost 3-1. So what do you think about the
The
Cavs?
Warriors didn't even go 15-0, right? They lost early.
I'm not sure.
I don't think they did. They stopped at like 12-0.
So it says a lot.
Yeah,
The Lakers, I think, are the all time of Kobe and Shaq 24-0. They're pushing that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's being okay. But do you think the Cavs are for real? Real
I
team?
think, I think yes. I think you could say for real, but we only really seen Donovan Mitchell perform in the playoffs. None of the other guys really, and it's gonna be hard to say until because when Warriors went 73-9, we're like, okay, yeah, this team is winning it all again. They already did it before. They got
Yeah.
KD, like, or that was before they had KD.
Yeah.
But they're gonna win it. They're gonna win it. They still lost in the finals to the Cavs, but we knew that they were for real. I mean, the Cavs are playing bad teams in the East. That has nothing to take away with them being 15-0 because all the talent in the NBA, but I do think they'll finish off with a great record. Maybe not like 73-9, but yeah, I think they are for real in the East. But I still do think the favorites are Celtics. But you could say they're the second favorites now.
Okay, well, so the Celtics beatable to you?
The Celtics in the playoffs, they aren't beatable to me.
They are beatable.
Not in the playoffs.
Oh, they are.
Not in the playoffs.
Well, he'll understand though. They are.
Okay, yeah, they can be beat, but I don't think it's tough. You're gonna have to play at your best to beat the Celtics right now in the playoffs.
I think it's going. This is what it's going to take. Fly out. What it's going to take is somebody. You're gonna have to have superstar players play at a superstar level.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to take. Whereas the Celtics don't have like they have say because most teams don't have what they have, like you're saying. So if it's any team, even like the Knicks, they're gonna Brunson and Cat going to play at a superstar level.
I agree.
Exactly, to beat the Celtics. I think they're beatable. Mainly because I don't know if all their players play at the same level all the time, and that kind of shows in the playoffs because they don't have to. And I think that could have burned them versus Dallas if Kyrie could have set up a little more. Because there be some games Dallas I think could have won. Had they had two players playing at a high level for a full series. So I think Celtics are beatable. Now it's going to take a lot to beat them for sure. But if you have two superstar players playing at a high level, you can beat Boston fly out. Mainly because I don't believe in Tatum and Brown. So the Celtics can shoot them out of a game. They'll shoot themselves out of a game. Because it takes so many threes. They rely so much on the three in the law of averages. You could be one of those games they won't be hitting the threes. Like I think it happened. I think maybe a game or two versus Dallas where they shot Dallas stayed in the game because Boston couldn't hit. He was taking so many threes and they couldn't hit them.
Yeah.
They'll shoot themselves out of a game if not one or two. So Boston to me is definitely beatable. But you got two players playing at a high level, and I don't believe Jason and Jaylen Brown. So we'll see about them. But
they got everything last year.
You need to give credit to Draw and Derek White. I think
I agree.
The Tatum and Brown, I give credit to Brown. You showed up, but you when you show up when the whole superstar cast already showed up, you wait till now when Drew Holiday and Jaylen Brown and Derek White there to beg you out, because that is Steph's their daddy. Am I wrong? Celtics fans don't Steph's their daddy. So I mean, look at that just puts so much on Steph, but. Like I said, if you got two players playing high level, Boston might be cooked. And that would be more embarrassing for Boston. And the next thing too is when is Porzingis going to come back? Is he ever going to play again?
I don't know. He might never play until the finals.
Wow,
that's what it feels like, right?
Yeah.
Last year, he came in. It's like this guy came from some chamber of some sort and came in like game one and had like 80 against us and just shot it over everybody. It was the most.
No, he did.
demoralizing thing ever.
Now I would say when Porzingis is playing, now I think that's when they might become unbeatable.
Yeah.
The way they are now, I think they're like you're saying. I don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, I don't know. I thought he was done with the injury thing. I thought he'd come back, but man, I mean, I
Me
don't know.
too.
He was fine in Washington. I didn't remember him getting beat up in Washington. I don't know. He got to Boston. I guess he just like you said, and it's probably like a thing like they don't need him. I mean, it's like they're that good. They don't even need him to play in the regular season, like you're saying. So they're probably trying to save him for playoffs because he's a unicorn.
Yeah.
But you said for me with Cleveland, I think they're pretenders. I don't trust. I don't trust because it's gonna like I said to beat Boston. You know, if you're talking about being a contender, you're talking about being able to play with Boston. If you're gonna be able to play with Boston, um, it's going man Mobley. Like what moves does Mobley have that he can consistently go to? At a high like what I'm saying like can I count on him in the playoffs to get a shot and get a bucket? And he's real frail. That's another thing too. Is like in the playoffs, you know how the reffing is.
So
You might get thrown. You might see Mobley in the front row.
yeah.
And it does stuff just get a dot. Like it's gonna be. I don't know. Can he rebound? Can he rebound high? Can he defend at a high level? Can he score at a high level? And then the same thing with Garland. It's one thing now, but when Drew Holiday and Derek White are coming, or Michael Bridges and OG Wananobi, that's my so that's my next thing too. Because like you said, the refs in the playoffs they let a lot of stuff go. They get more physical, and and then the thing too is the playoffs. Like you said, he's just Darius Garland played with this. He played at Vanderbilt. Like he don't even know what this kind of pressure is. Mobley played at USC. They don't they're in these type of environments. They don't know what winning at this level looks like. So I think they need a year to take a big loss and understand what it looks like just like the Knicks. They had to understand. Look, you can't play your players 48 minutes. Some of these guys had to so that kind of stuff they got to learn from that. I think this will be a learning. They have a big season, but they're not going to win it all. They're pretenders to me. So I wouldn't be too concerned about Cleveland. I probably have Orlando beating them. I was going to be honest. So even Paulo healthy, obviously, because he'd be the best player in that series.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, Paul McCullough the next LeBron James. So just be ready. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Nobody's ever gonna be the next LeBron James.
He's the next LeBron.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Porzingis is in the next phase of his recovery and will practice with the main Celtics, the G League team.
Oh, when did they say when or just like?
No.
Oh,
they'll just ramp up.
That's okay. So that
they
could
don't
be
have a time date. They don't need a time date.
Okay, but so that could just be a month from now.
Could be 3 months from now.
Wow. Okay. I don't think they obviously they don't need him, but like I said, they're not. That's the one thing I say. If he's playing, that's when I think they become unbeatable because his ability is just insane. Is insane. Okay, next thing I want to talk. Let's go over to the West. Oh no, hold on. Pistons, Hawks. Yeah, let's talk about. I want you to talk about those teams. You got any thoughts on those teams? They're playing, and I know it's the East, but they're playing well. They need credit.
I think East each night when these bottom 12 teams or bottom 11 teams play, just depends on superstars, or stars, not superstars. None of the teams have superstars on stars.
Well,
he's not a superstar though.
What's it gonna take for him to be a superstar? What's your criteria?
For their team to be good, and that's not fair to say, or him to perform.
Yeah,
he's an all-star. You know, he ain't no damn superstar. There's only 5 to 10 superstars in the league.
Okay. Okay, so when teams winning, then you feel like Melo Ball can be in that category.
Yeah, but
okay. All right, that's fine.
Or if he performs insane. He's really good, but not insane. He got fined $100K the other night. But I think Pistons, Kate Cunningham, Hawks. I think not all stars, but sometimes if you have somebody like Dyson Daniel, it just really depends on who comes out and performs that night. And I don't know who's going to shape up and end this way. I don't know if the Sixers are going to make a run and make the play-in. It's scary right now, but for them, what it looks like for them. But I think, Hawks are good. I think they have really young, but they're definitely missing some pieces in an all-star. But they're a decent playing team. And then the Pistons, I think the Pistons have a bunch of pieces. And then Kate Cunningham can be he's an all-star caliber player. And I think they'll I don't know if they'll make the play-in, but I still think they have talent enough to beat a lot of these teams in the East.
I don't know if like you say Cade Cunningham. I mean, they compare him to Luka Doncic coming out of college at Oklahoma State, and I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
So especially with the size, my thing is, do you think the Pistons are missing? Because you know Hawks are missing, right? They're missing it all. Like, what are the Pistons? I'm trying to figure out what the Pistons are missing. Right? Because you got Duran, and you
I
got
think they're missing a guy. I mean, like their guy. Cade Cunningham is really good, but I don't know if he's the guy.
oh, he's the guy.
He is.
Oh, he's the guy. And they need another guy next to him. Is what you're saying. I think that's what you're trying to
I
say.
think they need another guy better than him.
No, I think what they need because okay, I don't know what's up with is it Azure? Is it Azure Thompson's the one that got drafted to the Pistons?
Yeah,
They both
yeah.
but Azure Thompson, he hasn't performed offensively. Defensively, I don't know that.
I agree he hasn't performed, but him and Amen, I agree. They're not, but they're like role players and stuff.
So and then you get Ron Holland. I don't know if he's going to be the like you see the pit like that's
I agree. Yeah, but you never know with this year.
But
Draft class.
I think Jaden Ivey. I needed like I think he may be the guy. I'm just gonna say that's now. Like you say, the end of the year for the draft class. I don't know. I don't know if I would, but I wouldn't expect the Pistons to have such a high pick that they usually do. If they're in the teens, don't be surprised.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna like you see in the East of Saki, and bigger stats gonna put them in a plan. So for right now, if I'm them, I think Ivy's the guy that I'm leaning on. Because he's the other guy that has potential like Cade. I think they compare him to Ja, coming out of the draft, and I agree. Only thing just like Ja was his shot, and we see Ja took Ja a while to get that shot down.
Yeah.
I think, but Ivy's, but they're not. If it's not Ivy, but that's what I'm saying. They got to figure it out fast because your window's going to start opening in the next year or two with the championship. So especially with the way Cade's going, and you got a coach that can get you to the playoffs, that's going to start becoming a realistic expectation. So you want to figure who the next guy is and get going on that path. Just like the Rockets, they're trying to figure out who they got Green and Şengün, but who's the other guy that can help out. So and they're looking at Kevin Durant. I just saw a report today by Mark Stein. But we'll talk about that. But that's for the Pistons. Figure out who the next guy is at the K because you got the guy. You got one of the equations, but you need another guy.
I agree.
So that's what they are Pistons. For the Hawks, same thing. For them, is just going to be, I think, developing the players they got, developing Riochet, and then waiting for that next. Either get the guy in the draft. He says, this draft class, there's going to be guys that can go into teams and be superstars. I'm going to be honest. That's how good this draft class is. Or star. So it's either find a guy in the draft or go wait for the next superstar, like maybe an Ant or a Jokic or somebody to come available that's upset in the next couple of years. Or LaMelo, like you go to just anybody that comes upset and bring them to Atlanta and try it again. Because obviously, I didn't really understand that in the first place. I didn't, DeJounte's not a player that seamlessly fits with everybody, and obviously that showed.
Yeah.
They got, I think for them is when that one player becomes big, go get him because they got the coach and you got a lot of good players around him. I think and the next thing too is center. They need to get rid of Capella. I like Okongwu, but they need to get another 5 past Okongwu because Capella's only getting older.
He's a solid backup center in the league.
He's solid, but when they get ready, and like I said, eventually, like you got maybe another year or two before very young. He's gonna start. Okay, what's going on? Like, I'm trying to win. But so you find somebody that can play that because they know by that time Capella's gonna be way past, and he got a plan. He may be bench guy. Yeah. So that's the thing for them. So like you said, the East is very sucky, so it's hard to talk about. I want to talk about this though before we get off the East. LaMelo Ball, are you gonna give him credit?
Yeah, I think he's an all-star. I think he's one of the best players in the league.
Yeah,
right now.
This dude, man, this dude.
Who?
LaMelo Ball. I gotta go check where I had him in the standings. This dude's, I'm telling you, he's gonna have a Steph Curry type of, like he's gonna be that level player. Like I'm just gonna be honest. Like that's the kind of player I think he is. I think he's a superstar. I think he has the it factor. I think he has a personality that attracts people. And I think he's a childhood prodigy. I'm a big fan of LaMelo, and I think the second the Hornets start getting, start winning and start understanding what it takes to win, especially get on win streaks and that kind of stuff, win at a high level.
I just feel bad. He just doesn't have a team right now.
No, I think they have a. No,
they don't have that good of a team.
Okay, they have really good individual players.
They do. They have players, but they don't have a team.
And actually talking about that, Charlotte, if you're gonna be playing so sucky,
Oh, don't say it. Don't
I
say it.
think I
Don't
think
say
you
it. Don't
send
say
Nick.
it. I know where you're going. Don't say it.
You don't even know where I'm going. I need to send Nick Richards down to Phoenix because man, that dude's a player. Like, if y'all gonna be so sucky, I will give you Nurkic. We'll take Nick Richards and Grant Williams, and I think we'll do that. I like that trade. I think if you're Charlotte, going uh for Nurkic, maybe the first round pick. Yeah, yeah, I like that deal. Because I mean, look, if he's gonna be so sucky, he's a really good player. They send to Phoenix. We wanted him last year, but like I said, Charlotte's going to figure out how to play the team. And
Yeah.
because they got
But they
talent,
got players. They do have talent.
they do exactly. And I think they're still gonna in the East. They're gonna be able to get away with it. So we'll see what
Yeah.
happens. But they said they may need they're gonna need another year or two. So now to the West, the real conference. Oh man. Okay, let's go and talk about it. I want to talk about before we get to the top seeds. Let's talk about some surprises. Nuggets. Oh no, Nuggets at 6, Timberwolves at 7, Grizzlies at 8. I'm gonna be honest. At least from my side, Timberwolves are playing better record than I thought they would have. I'll be honest.
They're playing the record that I thought they would have. I think this is fair. They have a superstar player, and they have solid role players. They are a 7, 6, 7, 8 seed. You had them at 10.
Yeah, and that's what they're gonna be. Because don't worry, Dallas is gonna pass them up. The Grizzlies gonna pass them up. The Kings definitely the way the Kings playing, they definitely gonna pass them up. And they'll be down there at 10, like I said, right there with the Clippers.
Do you
So,
think the Rockets will perform like this the whole season?
oh, for sure, flat out, they'll be a top 5 seed, I think for sure. They can pencil that in. They could beat the Rockets. I mean, they'll smoke Minnesota. Denver couldn't hang with Houston. Yeah. So,
Rockets will beat Denver in a series?
oh yeah, because the depth I think of Houston.
Wow.
The depth I think the depth of Houston. I think it really show up in that series. Past Jokic, they don't have anything in Denver. And it works. And Udoka, I think he's running. Malone's a really good coach, but I always said I'm on record like I think Udoka's a generational coach. So, and when they make the playoffs this year, it's going to show how good of a coach he really is. So the big thing for them is their players going to show up. That's probably the big question. But I just don't think Denver has any depth. So I think Houston has a lot of depth. And then you got like a Men Thompson. You could put him on Jamal Murray. He's out the game. So like I said,
Out the game in the playoffs. Come on.
I mean, he looked horrible. I mean, Nico Walker-Xander and Jaden McDaniels about the game last year. Like I said, so I'm bet if they could do it, I don't see why men couldn't. So like I said, give me the Rockets in a 7-game series. I ain't saying it'd be a blowout or a runaway sweep, but I think Denver. Like I said, this is what they're gonna do until they finally gonna make moves. They're gonna win the regular season and then they're gonna lose in the first round and be forgotten about.
Okay, that's fair. But I do want to say this about Denver and Jokic.
Yeah.
I do think Jokic is a top 20 player to ever play the game.
Wow.
Just because I think people don't understand how good Jokic is. He's not eye candy. People may not see it and like watching him, but Jokic, the way he changes the game, he's the best player in the league right now. And he's won it. He sees the game different than like anybody has ever seen it, other than like LeBron.
I think
he's like him basketball wise. I think he's maybe not accolades and stuff, points and records, but I think he's like a top 20 player to ever play, like in terms of skill. It's insane.
No. I'm gonna agree. Like I think he has like more. He has a higher points per game than Shaq ever had. He has a higher rebounds per game than Tim Duncan ever had. Like more
like
assists.
Their offensive rating. Do you see that type of stats? Their offensive rating when he's out is like one of the worst of all time.
That's why I'm saying.
And when he's playing, it's one of the best of all time.
That's what I'm saying with Denver. It just sucks because a lot of these players, like he's in his prime, obviously.
Yeah.
And you want to see that max, but you're saying he's the best player in the league. He gets unguardable. And the funny thing is, it's like, and then you're saying he rebounds, he can score, and the thing is he can pass it, so you can run your offense through him too, and he can bring the ball up the court. So it's almost like a 7-point guard at times.
Yeah.
So like you're saying, for Jokic, I think his big thing for me, like you said, skill is there. For me, only thing I'm going to question about Jokic is 3-point shot. I didn't like.
But
I
some
didn't
nights
like.
really good.
But I didn't like it. I think especially that Game 7 versus Minnesota. I just thought he left some on. I think he himself would say that versus Gobert. I just think there was because Minnesota, what they was doing was they was forcing him to take that 3-point shot. They were just going. They were not gonna let him go to work in the paint, especially in that Game 7. And there was some shots that he could have hit to win that game and won Denver that series, and he did. So that's why the question is late game playoff. I don't want to see it again. I want to see him late game playoff. That 3-point shot when teams force you, we're gonna double. We're not gonna let you come in the paint. We're gonna make you shoot this shot. We're sagging off. We're gonna
I
make.
agree.
That's one thing. But like you saying, skill wise, he's top 10 20 player ever. And I think Denver. We're gonna see what they do. But man, that dude's phenomenal. Best player in the league. It's not even close. But who I want to see? I want to see him versus Anthony
Hello?
Davis. You hear me?
My network is bad.
You hear me?
Yeah, I think my network is messing up.
Are you seeing me? Oh, I'm embarrassed. You can see me?
This is embarrassing.
Or you can see me? Oh, I'm down. I gotta reflect something. Are you're on mute? Mute.
I'm back. I'm back.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I think that was on me. That's my fault.
You good? You good?
Oh,
so
it's back.
you can see me?
It's lagging. Lagging.
I can hear you though. I can hear you. Like I don't understand what's going on. I mean, leave and come back. Are you seeing me?
I'm seeing you now, but I think it's lagging for me.
Can you hear me though?
Josh?
Yeah, you hear me? I can hear you. You good?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good.
I think it's lagging.
Oh wow.
I'm cutting out. It's getting ugly. It's getting
No,
ugly.
no. You good? You good? You can hear me though?
No, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly.
You can hear me. No,
I can hear you now, but it cuts in and out.
Oh, you're joking.
Can you
Wow.
hear me right now?
Yeah, I hear you just fine. Phenomenal. Let me see. Hold on, let me try something. Maybe my phone needs to go on charge.
I don't know why it's doing this.
Oh, no, you good.
Is it me?
No, just let it pass. Let it pass. It comes real quick. It happens to me too sometimes. Let it pass. Let it pass.
What pass?
Oh, it's just coming through along. You should be hearing. You hitting me good now, right?
In and out, in and out.
Wow, this is. Hold on, I'm gonna grab something.
Getting ugly.
Oh, damn! Hold on. This is really kidding me, bro. Like, what the heck? This is ridiculous.
It's getting ugly, Josh. Ugly, real ugly.
Oh, what the heck? Seems like it's hard. Oh, I got my trying work. The heck? This horrible thing. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see. Bad. Are you hear me?
Josh?
You hear me? You hear me?
Barely.
Wow, this is real.
This is embarrassing. Oh, back. We're back.
Oh, good. All right, like I said, you gotta let it pass. And I was saying about Jokic.
Like what pass?
Yeah, sometimes it cuts it out, and you gotta let it pass. That happens a lot of months. Okay,
Wait. Oh, I do want to say the this year Jokic 56 field goal, 56.4 3-point. His 3-pointer is higher than his field goal, and 84% free throw.
56. Wait, what a free throw? 83%.
84.
Okay, well,
He's
he's
almost in
about that.
he's 50, 84.
Well, I say that he's about that. He acting like LeBron. That's what. What's up with the free throws?
What?
I expect better.
Oh wow.
Wait, honestly, you see guys like this is not good, but I mean I don't know. LeBron got away with it. Let's see if he gets away with it. But that free throws, bro. I thought he'd be higher. Honestly, it shocks me. It's only 84%.
Bro, his 3-pointer's 56 though.
No, it's high. It's high. It's high.
Free throw's not that bad. 84 is not that bad.
Oh, it'll be bad when he misses crucial ones in playoffs. That's when it'll be bad. So that is, I'm gonna say all the Denver fans right now. If you see Jokic,
he's taking a lot.
Oh, it don't matter. A lot of that's taking a lot. What does SGA shooting free throw? Because SGA, and I will talk about it too.
Okay. Thing is, I truly don't get it. The whistle SGA has is really crazy.
No, it's like, come on. Now that is something I can play on.
He's like what, an 8-year player? I truly don't understand how his whistle is honestly better than some super. He's a superstar, but it's better than like sometimes like KD or somebody
like you said, and there's like a lot of like, okay, like, dude, he's not. Like I don't see what he's saying. Like I watched the Clippers game. I even saw some of y'all's game. It's like, dude, like. I mean, I don't understand. Like you said, I don't understand what he did to deserve that. I mean, I don't understand. So that's my one question. Why did he give him?
He's 88.6 free throws this year.
Oh, I mean, okay, that's fair. He takes a lot too.
He shot 105 free throws this year.
How much is Jokic shot? You see that or not?
Yeah, I can see that. He shot 105 free throws this year, and Jokic has shot 70.
Wow.
But let's see. So somebody like. Who's been playing like
Kyrie playing more.
Kyrie, but let's say at his caliber,
Giannis,
right?
Giannis, yeah, he's been playing phenomenal. He's been playing amazing.
Let's see how many he's taking this year.
I'll just see his free throw percentage. It's probably horrible.
He's taking 119 free throws this year, and he's
okay.
He's 60%.
Somebody's gonna miss some free throws in the playoffs. I tell you right now, but they ain't gonna make it. But I'll tell you right now, dude, that is embarrassing. That's what I can say. 60%. What did LeBron shoot? Even LeBron didn't shoot that bad free throws. I mean, that's bad for a superstar. I'm fine with him getting fouled because he's dominant. He's massive. You can't guard him, but bro, that's bad. Says 60%, but he's like a. You know how many points he's up on the board because of that?
LeBron this year is shooting 75% from free throw.
Exactly. Like as a superstar, like if you're shooting worse than that, you're really looking bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk to you about this though. The matchup I want to see: Anthony Davis versus Nikola Jokic.
Yeah,
that's the matchup I want to see. Because I think we're gonna be talking about those dudes when it's all said and done with those guys, especially in the same era. I would say those two are playing the best right now as big men. So I'm gonna say that right now, flat out. I think those two deserve the credit. I want to see what they do, and they're going to be all over the playoffs, both of them. I'll say it right now. So whoever you trying to play those two players, you better have some bigs that can bang.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna say. Another thing I'll talk about in the West. Just for me, like with the conference and that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I lost it. Oh, okay. Hey, the other thing I'll talk about is Sam. Where did you have the Lakers?
Like 7, I think.
Is that 4? Is that shocking to you? Is that with Redick? Is that 9-4? Ruling and staff.
They have a genius as a coach.
Okay.
I don't know. I think 7 was fair, but I don't think any of us really. I did used to say back then, a couple years ago, AD when he's healthy is a top 10 player in the world.
Okay.
And playing like one right now. So when you got him and LeBron playing at a high level too, right now 4th seed isn't that crazy, but we'll see later on. I mean, their starting lineup keeps with D-Lo. I don't know. D-Lo, I don't know if he could be a starting point guard right now for that team.
I was gonna say they need to start Connect.
You think so? If Reed's point guard?
Forget it. I mean, you got
point guard, really.
Yeah, LeBron, and I mean AD can handle some of that too, and then they could just pass it on. My thing is though, like at least like
my thing is like at least that if D'Lo's off the floor, because Connect can shoot it and he could score it too. I think he's almost at 30. He had 27 versus Pelicans. So like the thing is he can space the floor. And you see that like he's missing layups, all that kind of stuff. You're not going to get that, and he's bigger, so you're going to be better defensively, better when it comes to boxing out, rebounding, that kind of stuff. There's really no loss you get other than like passing. But like I said, LeBron, AD could pass it. Like those guys can take that role. Even Reddick talked about wanting to use AD as like a hub offensively and having him like more like a Jokic, having to pass it more, still to run the offense through him.
Yeah.
So I really don't see any loss, other than like you said with the passing. And but is Russell even setting guys up like that? Is he really? No, I don't really think he is. So
And
I think
he's a liability on defense sometimes.
exactly in the Connect is not going to be no liability just because of his size, that kind of stuff. And so it's just like, and then he's going to give you what is Connect shooting from three? A high percentage. I mean, he came into the league like he's already like just like McKinney, he can shoot and score easy. So I think it's time to start him. They'd be a lot better team if they started him. 40%
or 3, yeah.
And what's D'Lo shooting? You're automatically getting better on spacing if you're the Lakers. That's what you want around LeBron and AD. Because right now they're not making teams pay for helping and that kind of stuff. So it's like, and then the Ray Reeves is playing. By the way, I don't know about Reeves' whistle. He's right up there with the SGA. I know he didn't deserve that. His whistle's horrible. They treat him like an all-star. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I don't like Reeves' whistle.
Russell is 32.9% from 3.
Yeah, come on. Like, come on. And then you see and then not counting the stupid layups he's missing, like he has a lack of low. He has a low IQ player. Like Connect is not. He's a very high IQ player. I'm a big fan of. He should have been a top 10 pick. I'll be honest. So I'm a big fan of him. Lakers should start him.
Austin Reeves has shot 47 free throws this year. Not too crazy.
Oh, no, they give him a whistle for a role player. He has a big whistle.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's horrible. But it's the whole Lakers team, really. Honestly, like they always do the Lakers.
Yeah, they're always gonna get whistles.
Yeah, so it is what it is. But like I said, I'm saying right now, Lakers fans Connect should be starting and go. But then what they really should be concerned about is getting a center, because that's when the defense is going to take off when they get a center. Because AD doesn't want to play the 5 because he's a big baby.
And in the playoffs, is Hayes really a playoff center?
Oh, he's not.
No,
exactly. No, he's not. I'm surprised he hasn't been executed yet. So
executed.
No. He needs. I'm surprised he hasn't been. I'm shocked with what happened come out with him a couple weeks ago. He's still. I mean, and the NBA really it's wild. And it's with Adam Silver. Let's go on with these players. So with the West, I'll just say this: it's going to be the best conference. Obviously, it's going to be the toughest. It's going to be just interesting to see where teams play out. Teams like Dallas, Sacramento, I had them higher. They're letting me down. I need to see better.
I think you just give it to them. I mean, Sacramento's finding something here, and I think Dallas will too. They've gone through injuries, many rotations, bad coaching recently, but I think it will come together.
Okay. And I'll say this right now. Before I end it, I do want to give credit to Golden State with their building over there with Steph. But I don't know. They may not even need a star. They might not. Wow. Because, I mean, look, they just beat Dallas. Then they beat Boston. Then they just beat, Memphis had a job. But they pretty much handled Memphis. I mean, even the teams that are second, they're handling them.
They are really deep right now, but I think in the playoffs, I think they'll need a star. And really? I think it'll show this year. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. I said, if I was him, I think I'm looking at Giannis.
Yeah.
Oh, and the thing I'll talk to you about, too, is the Rockets are monitoring Kevin Durant. Mark Stein posted a report today. How you feel about that?
Would you be a Rockets fan?
Huh?
Would you be a Rockets fan? You know you like Ime Udoka, too. You would switch like that in a heartbeat.
And they got Udoka, dude. Oh, man. Oh, that's his generation. Oh, my God. I would still say a Suns fan because I believe in HBN and Budenholzer. I'm a Suns fan for the rest of my life. But I still cheer for Kevin Durant. I'd probably say I have 2 teams. And when Katie retired, I'd probably just I'd go back right to the Suns.
That would be crazy, but I don't think they should get that. I think they should go for more of a younger star right now.
I'll get that. Oh, really?
I do.
Oh, really? Katie could hoop to he's 41.
Oh, we'll see. He gets touched. He might go down. He's done.
Okay. Like I said, I hope it doesn't happen. I think Katie's staying in Phoenix. I'm tired of moving around. Like you said, I'm ready to stick with one team and just there's no reason to leave. Unless
Yeah.
D-Book or somebody left, like there's no reason to leave. They got the coach, you got the team is going all in. You got the roster, I think.
Fifth seed, second round exits. It's like that. It's all good.
Oh, you said what seed?
Fifth, sixth seed, second round exit.
If D-Book's playing the way I know he can, man, we'll be making people exit from the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say. We won't be the ones exiting. I can tell you that right now.
Okay. Sure. Yeah,
I think something.
Bring out the broomstick again.
Really?
You love getting swept.
And the reason that Katie's gotten swept is because of it's a shame because us Cavaliers will get treated right. Because Katie takes a little blame. The little they know it's Kyrie Irving and Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. But we won't even go there today. We won't even go there. Rough life as a Kevin Durant fan. It is what it is. I'll say like this. With Phoenix, like you're saying with Durant, I think he's fine where he's at. He needs to sign that extension to stay here. All I was gonna say was before we end it, if Phoenix gets the center, I think the NBA should just be concerned. I'm gonna say outside of Nurkic, they got an actual center like a Kessler or somebody that can defend. Be concerned. That's all I'm gonna say. When trade deadline comes up, remember Dallas did it last year. And that's what elevated them when they got Lively.
Yeah.
Washington. Exactly. Oh, about that Gafford.
Yeah.
Grant Williams, Nick Richards, same kind of style there.
I don't think you want Grant Williams to win a championship, but
no, he can win feist. Feist. That's what they all say. That's what they said about Horford. Right? Nobody wanted Horford.
No, I'm joking. Grant Williams can be he can be a solid person. His role was way too big on these past two teams. He could definitely be a solid backup power forward.
It depends. Like you said, it depends. It's not like it has to be
you can't
he's playing.
Be out there as the starting four guarding the
No.
Yeah.
No, you said no. That starting rotation for Phoenix is set. Like you're saying though, like it would be depending if he's hot or not, and then the matches, that kind of stuff. I said if he's getting you 15 minutes, if he's shooting it, they do have Grant. If he's shooting it well, like how PJ Washington was for the Mavs last year, and he's going to be playing. If he can assist, he's playing a lesser role than PJ is for Dallas. Obviously, we're talking about a steal there. But like I said, I'd watch Phoenix around the deadline. If we get a center, I'd really be concerned. And I heard Mavs fans saying they want Herb Jones. Is there any backing to that? Or
I would love to get Herb Jones, but I don't think we can get somebody like Herb Jones.
Okay, but they're saying they would trade PJ Washington for Herb Jones.
Who said that? What?
Okay, not sources, but that's a Mavs fan I talked to said they will be willing to trade up PJ Washington for Herb
Does his
Jones.
name start with an M?
No.
Does his name?
You don't know him. Oh, you know him, but I ain't gonna expose him. But he said I'm just saying they're a fan, and honestly, they said
what does the name start with?
What do you think about that idea? Is what we're talking about, not names.
I think PJ Washington is our guy.
You wouldn't even trade for Herb Jones, a guy that could be a Derek White, Drew Holiday level defensive guy.
PJ Washington is our guy.
Even for Herb Jones, defensively.
PJ Washington is our guy. PJ.
Well, if you ain't playing the Thunder, I think he's gonna let you down.
PJ Washington is our guy.
Okay, so right. You say you think it's PJ. So nobody you trade PJ for, like on a Herb Jones level.
I think PJ. No, probably not.
Okay. So you think of okay? Wow. Okay. Wow. Because I know some Mavs fans, obviously he's not playing the level we want to see him play at. So
obviously, but I mean, look at what he did. Look at his ceiling, and he's still young. He's shown you his ceiling before. It's not like he's getting any older. Like his time, he's pretty inconsistent. I can agree with that, but he's never inconsistent on the defensive end and rebounding end. Never inconsistent.
That's true.
Offense isn't inconsistent, but his defense and rebound is never inconsistent.
He could just be one of those guys that just comes around to the playoffs and starts playing well then.
PJ is right. Like when we play, like obviously Luka is so important. Luka's extremely important. But last night, having PJ was almost more important than having Luka out there, just in terms of the size factor. They didn't have any center, and we had Kyrie. We're gonna run the floor. We're gonna beat them with pace. But obviously, in a 7-game series, Luka's more important. But last night, I agree. Sometimes PJ is more important them a star like that, just because the role he plays for our team. The next guy is Maxi Kleber or Dwight Powell.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Like you said, I think Pickens really valuable. And I think he's just gonna be a guy that come around and play. Well, they did say they retooled the shot, which didn't make sense to me.
What?
They retooled the shot, what I was told. They reworked the shot.
For real?
That's what they were saying going into the last offseason. They said his shot was gonna have to get reworked. That's what I was hearing. Not sure if that happened. I don't know if that's the reason why he's playing a partner consistency shooting wise, but I think as long as he shows up in the playoffs, I think you're fine. But if he doesn't show up this year, I think you're definitely about moving him. Because at the end of the day, it's a window on Dallas. So I said, we'll see. I still think Dallas lacks a real coach. That's probably why I hadn't seen the best out of him. If they had a Budenholzer, they might be looking a lot better.
Okay. I
So
agree.
Dallas,
Budenholzer is a better coach, but I still think Jason Kidd can
yeah.
get us there.
You think Kidd can win it all for Dallas?
I think so.
Wow. Okay. Well, you better stand on that one.
I'm gonna stand on it.
Oh, okay. And there better not be no excuses. He got 2 players that can do it.
He can't. He does. We have this is the year. We have the team. There's no
Oh,
excuses.
so you
if
saying?
we're fully healthy, I think we'll win the chip.
Wow.
You know that.
Wow. I didn't know if you felt if your views changed as you started the season. Like now it's really being played.
Better coaches out there,
Okay.
but I think Jason Kidd is good enough to get us over the hump.
Well, that's not the shocking part. You said it's Dallas fully healthy. You can win the whole NBA final. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And Dallas fully healthy. I don't even think they're getting out of the second round of the West. So like I said, we'll see what happens with them. But maybe not in the first round. But we'll see what happens with Dallas.
Sure.
It's gonna be like I said. It's now we're getting into week 3. Next week will be week 4. So it's like So we're really gonna start.
Week 3. This is like week 4 or 5, right?
No, this is week 3.
The past week was.
Oh, either week.
It started.
I think this is week 4. You're right.
Yeah,
Week 4. It's week 4.
Yeah.
I said, I'll be watching a lot of these teams closely, especially the teams like Minnesota, who I know are overrated. I don't like them either.
Josh.
But it's week 4. Oh, you're kidding.
This is week 5.
Oh, week 5?
Yeah.
Wow.
What happened? Why'd you say you're kidding? What happened?
Another sport. Yeah,
What happened? Let me know right now. Hey,
No,
kid,
it's not.
after I do want to talk about something after we end it.
All right. Hold on, give me a sec. Like I said, oh wow, you look good. Like I said, this has been a great podcast with Sam. I enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow making predictions. He's up 2-0, got $8 in his pocket. I said in a couple weeks we'll see if he. Huh?
Do I know more basketball than you?
Oh, you don't. Oh, you don't. Like I said, things are some tough losses. And we'll see after this next week, next couple weeks, you might have nothing in your pocket. So
Okay.
yeah, that's it. So like I said, I enjoy it with Sam. We come in every Monday, Tuesday. I hope y'all enjoy. And I'm more than it now. I've been a great podcast. I can see, and that's where we are. Yeah. Okay.